2 minutes, we'll be reaching a speed of 50 miles an hour.
Well, here's the train we rode. Rode down to the Space Needle. Only has one track. Well, we're up in the Space Needle. Well, I think Mount Rainier's in there. Well, there goes one of the monorails. Here's the marker for the giant sundial we're standing on. Yeah, there's a monorail on the other track now.
Somehow I can't buy that 55-mile-an-hour trip. But how could be fooling like it? Deceiving. How about Woodridge?
I'm short. Tracks I can't.
Do you have any questions? You have 43 seconds before we reach the ground. Otherwise, enjoy the ride. 10 miles an hour is the same traveling speed. We replaced the elevators 2.5 years ago, and one of my favorite tests were the plummet of the elevators. We can hold up to 4,500 pounds. We loaded it with 5,000 pounds, so it was overloaded. And that was with dumbbell weights up the observation deck. We have 6 cables securing the ride. We let all 6 cables go. We wanted to see if the safeties would lock us in our tracks, and we only dropped an inch. We stayed there for 24 hours, so you wouldn't fall. Sorry about that. I know some of you like that, and I know some of you are afraid of that.
The only thing that saves us is how much you have no grade crossings. They have grade crossings here, so I usually get out of that. I don't think we go that bad.
We're down on the wharf now, on the piers. It's the Hanjin container boat, and here's a fireboat. It's downtown Seattle. We got on a cruise boat here.
What happened was, after about 1930, overall work for the piers was also, check out the red letters forming questions painted on the fence. Now this roadway that kind of goes out and stops a little bit behind and to the right, connects up to a couple of the piers. Still does carry the names of the guys that built it. Pier 70 still has the name Zainsworth and Dunn up on top. And also this was home to the Blue Funnel steamship line. The Blue Funnel steamers were coming in and out of the waterfront to that level. The people in the elevator right now going up to the observation deck, especially on a day like this, go later on this afternoon, get a great look at the surrounding mountain ranges. The early settlers were realizing that if they wanted to have some more expensive waterfront real estate to develop, they simply had to go get the dirt from someplace else, add it to their muddy shoreline, and suddenly they had areas that they could develop. Along here, the original shoreline turned out to be a prime spot to put the grain terminal, although the people who live up on Queen Anne Hill pretty much hate the place. It really stands in the way of their waterfront view. But a nice place to put this facility. We've got this vessel loading up with grain right now. As well as, I can't quite read the name of it yet, various big parking lots. It's more fun than being a longshore worker a long time ago. By the way, all those kind of motorhomes and luxury vehicles on the end of the dock there, those are some of the export vehicles that we have been sending back to Japan. Well, also there's a big rust bucket over there. One of the great people here of Magnolia.
That's our Russian trawler there.
To the right of us. Magnolia, our favorite volcano, 14,411 feet. We have a cabin dinner that's just over a fire people on Vapor Top. 10 miles north and south. Vapor Top. Down the fire. Vapor Top. Not a good see that. But, well, fire is very slowly enough. Everybody can get out of the way, but surely. Well, it's still all part of West Seattle. That is the old Smith Tower. Smith Tower was built back in 1914, and well, it remains the tallest office building in downtown Seattle. Actually, the Smith Tower built by L.C. Smith with Smith Corona Coast Guard icebreakers in the 1970s. They built some submarine tenders in the late 70s, and what we now stop and turn around. All of the whole kind of path by land, though, and wanted to find the roots of the river, you'd end up on the northwest slope of Mount Rainier. See the beginnings of this river. $9 million a piece. They're moving the 20 in and out of port in a day or day and a half is astounding. It would take months to handle that much cargo 40, 50 years ago, lifting it by hand. That particular ship comes in from Hong Kong. In here for its spring cleaning, so it'll be back on the Bellingham to South. And this particular ship, the SR San Francisco, this is an operator supplies some type they're putting on board. Perhaps for crew members on board the ship. They're just about finished. This is a row ship, roll-on ship. So the poles there connected up to ramps down to the port of Tacoma, making for South Sound, and containers are driven on by semi-trucks, parked there, left on their trailers, and then the ship goes up to Alaska. See the Big Dipper, which points up towards the North Star, coast line, heads north to Alaska, and heads toward deep water, go get or barge or a couple of each, or just one ship like this big Navy ship overhaul where it is. That's the normal full mark right there. They're carrying 7 million gallons of fuel, a couple of thousand tons of ammunition, a couple of thousand tons of supplies. One of the last very designated cars, as well as the or on a long ocean voyage, if somebody's been misbehaving or eating too much garlic, you can also stuff them up there. On Mountain Bay to meet somebody, the possibility over here would be if this Matson ship, there's a Matson container ship from Hawaii that's all the way upriver to the left, smaller freighter upriver there to the right. Count up the number of ships in town at any given time, but just count up the number of cranes. Activity over here at the Coast Guard dock. We've got a small black and white buoy tender, 2 very sleek, high-endurance Coast Guard cutters, as well as the Polar Sea, one of them helping out some of the trouble over in Haiti. 10,000 fingernails zipping up and down a blackboard. White dome there with a fake owl sitting up on top to scare away the seagulls. They don't want them going doo-doo on top of the anti-missile system, which is a multi-million-dollar defense system. If you look really closely, there's a machine gun style barrel beneath that. That whole thing can spin around, move up and down, and that can... Well, like in here to the right of us, along this direction 100 years ago, right about now, we're making a turn right here, about another mile, for shoreline of the bay, way over. Shipping business, makes sense to have a cargo get into the port quickly so it can be started off on the distribution line, whether by truck or by rail to you or on you, that came into perhaps Seattle and then we just saw porting in represented as well. The main routes, photos that were taken of you as you boarded, should be